What's up, bud?
What's going on, Mathew? How you doing, brother?
Oh, good, dude. Not too much. A little bit bored in this quarantine.
Tell me about it, dude.
A little bit nothing. But yeah, I mean, I was also kind of self quarantined 2 weeks before this whole thing happened with my collarbone. So I feel like I'm sitting at home for the past like 5 years.
You got a few extra days on us.
Yeah, it's killing me, man.
Speaking of, how's the collarbone feeling?
Surprisingly good. I mean, I had the surgery about 4 and a bit weeks back, and I got all my movement back and stuff. I mean, I've been doing push-ups and weights and whatnot. I went running yesterday. All feels good.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't hopped back on the motocross bike yet. Busy getting all the bits fixed that I bent when I crashed. But
the track's still open by you? Like you still able to go ride?
I'm not sure. Usually I just go down to Miles Thornton.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, he's he's in Columbus, Georgia, and one of his mates has his own private track, so we just go into his backyard and rip around there.
Oh, nice. So you're pretty busy.
It's nice to have friends in high places.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
I saw that video of you and Gagne doing some pretty sick whips on your mountain bikes out. Where you guys
That's pretty much all we've been doing. I drive to San Diego a lot, and then we've got a little trail there. We started to build some jumps on, and we're trying to make a little run from it's not very long, but we're going ham. We got some pretty big doubles in there, and just trying to find something to do, keep busy.
I know. Yeah, fortunately for me, some of the golf courses have been open, so that's pretty much the only thing that's been keeping me sane right now. I haven't touched a bike for 4 weeks, nothing, dude. So,
no, it's crazy, dude. It's horrible.
Yeah, but have you heard about back home, back in South Africa now? They're on a full-on lockdown there.
I heard they're not.
Yeah,
can't leave the house, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, so.
I hope it doesn't get like that here.
Yeah, no, hopefully not. I know that they've pushed the quarantine further until April 30th or something now. So I'm just hoping that ends off soon.
Yeah. Well, shit, I might have to come to Atlanta and come ride with you guys because everything's closed here, so things are super tough here.
Yeah, I know earlier on we were speaking about going down to Hunter Dunham's house, maybe.
Yeah.
Ride. He's got his own track. Hunter, if you're ever watching this, we're going to come down to your house and rip over your track, buddy.
Whether you want us there or not, we're coming.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to come. I know that he just built his own little house there, so he's got room for us. So Hunter, watch out. But
yeah, I was there not so long ago. He's got so much property. We can do so much cool stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Rich?
Hey, Rich, what's up? Yeah, Rich is actually sending me masks and gloves for this whole thing. He sells me.
Really?
So yeah, hopefully I can go to Walmart now and look like one of those people.
I must say we kind of lucky. Nina, she works in the fashion industry, so her company is just they just made a switch. She started making masks and all of that, and they are killing it. So. At least someone's still bringing home the bacon.
Yeah, I know. All of us were sitting on the couch now.
Yeah. Going from athlete to potato couch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No, it's been rough. Well, how's Keeks doing? Keeks still in South Africa, obviously.
Yeah. She went back home. She was meant to be here, I think, April 1st, a couple of days before the Coda round. But then, unfortunately, with the whole virus thing, they were cancelling flights. And even if she wanted to come here, she would have had to spend 2 weeks in quarantine. So it was very, very hectic. We just thought that maybe if she stayed with her family that side, to kind of finish here, and then we'll worry about that too.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, I think everyone's in the same boat. That we're all just kind of wondering when this is going to end. There's no specific deadline. It's just kind of
everybody's just kind of left in the dark at the moment. Rough times, man. Rough times.
I know, and it's not even there's good sports on to go and to go watch or something.
Yeah. Hey, going back to bikes, I saw. Obviously you weren't able to ride the test and all of that. Josh did a few laps on your bike. What did he say? How was it?
To be honest, I didn't speak to him too much about the test, but listening to him when he was in the pit speaking to Ed and Herschel about the setup of the bike, he just mentioned a few things about that the bike would drop it very, very quickly in the corner, something that I'm not really used to, but I think that sort of like helps me how I ride the bike.
Right. Yeah.
And late, and I like to just throw it in. Like once I feel that I need to actually turn,
you get it on your knee quickly.
Yeah, I hope it drops in. But I mean, everyone's got their own style of riding.
Right.
Obviously, Hayes being a multiple champion, it worked out for him. So.
Yeah. Hey, Louis.
Hey, Roland's from South Africa. How you doing, bud? Hope things are going well back there.
Yeah, no, it was good. No, lekker.
How was the test for you? I mean, I saw that you set a pretty quick time. You ended up at a 26 on a stock bike, which is falling gas and burning ass. Huh?
Yeah. No, dude, the bike field, it felt really good. I was a little bit upset. I left early the second day, because obviously it dried up. Guys got to do some laps, but my lift back to Atlanta had to leave, so I missed those last few sessions, and I mean, I only did 22 laps, and I ended up going pretty quick. So, I'm excited. I hope we get to go racing because I feel like this is a good opportunity for me, and it's weird. Like after riding Superbikes the last few years, you jump back on a stock bike, and I feel like they're not much slower than what we're riding. A little bit more simple, but to me that makes things easier. Like,
I mean, don't you find that it's also nice that you kind of like you've only got this, that's all that you've got, go out there.
That's it. I can spend a little bit more time on my chassis, knowing that we're very limited with our electronics, but even on the electronic side of things, they were so simple. I mean, I could come out museum turn, and it's been the first time I've ever been able to trust a system. And I was coming out of museum, which is turn 8 or something like that at Barber. And midway through the turn, I could just crack open the throttle easy and just roll onto 100% throttle as quick as I possibly could, which was I've never experienced that before. Not on any bike I've ever ridden. So.
And just like lighting the thing up.
Just consistent. Like I knew what the bike was going to do the whole time. And I haven't had that in a while, so I'm pumped. Even chassis wise, the thing doesn't move. Like.
Yeah, because I mean, you've pretty much been on all of the manufacturers with like Superbike. You did the Kawi, Honda, and the Suzuki. So how's the Suzuki? It's good.
Yamaha. It feels good to me. I rode the 600. I mean, every year I've been in America, I've been on a different bike, but I rode the Suzuki in 2016, and
it was not.
I don't know. Suzuki's to me, it's a very forgiving bike. It's consistent, and you get a lot of feel through the handlebars, which is what we look for.
When I rode the Suzuki 600 a couple of years back, the front end feel was crazy good.
Sean Bice making fun of our accents again.
How's it, bro? Chana. Just start talking full on slang.
Yeah, wait till we talk Afrikaans.
I can't even talk Afrikaans. I don't even want to make myself look like a non-Indian. Like a. But I mean, like you were saying, I just hope that we kind of get back to racing soon. It's pretty hard when you base your like whole life around motorcycle racing, and now it's not motorcycle racing. But I mean, I know it be the same for everyone out there.
Yeah, no, everybody's in the same boat, and it's frustrating times we're going through, but it's kind of rough. Let's hope we get through it soon, and hope we get back to the track so that we can put on a show for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just keen to get back to racing. I did.
Yeah.
But what happens with that Superbike Cup now? You guys do your stock race on Saturday, and then you race us afterwards.
Both. So there's some weekends we're gonna have 4 races. It's gonna be pretty rough. But I think how it works is obviously we race after you guys, so the Superbike race is probably an hour 40 before we jump on.
Oh wow! So you're gonna be pressed.
You're gonna be doing laps this year,
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, but the super stock races are a little bit shorter, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, they made it so that the stock bikes can make it on a fuel load.
Okay, yeah.
But it's only, I mean, it's only a couple liters, so it's only a few laps.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes when we get to Laguna and those other places, 24 laps around there is kind of hectic.
So hard work, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm there, like racing, thinking, I've got 8 laps left. You come past the pits, and then Dustin hangs out 14 or something. I'm just like, how am I gonna make another 14 laps?
I know. Can you imagine when Heron and JD did their double duty? That must have been heavy.
That must have been hard. You were talking about JD and Josh doing the double duty. I saw a photo of JD's crash at the top of Corkscrew during the top race. I
didn't know it was that bad. That guy must have run out of brakes or something. He creamed him so hard.
Shame.
Yeah. No, that was bad.
Yeah, no, it was really bad.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you guys to finish and take the boat on. No, we'll keep
What was that? I didn't see that.
Mentioning taking the boat out from the party last year.
Otherwise, anything else new happening?
No.
You just moved into a new. We've already covered that one, but
yeah.
You just moved into a new spot, didn't you?
My own spot. Was trying to get everything ready.
You're still on a beach chair and a TV, or are you sitting on the floor still?
Sitting on the floor, buddy. TV. Okay. Well, I've got a 70-inch TV perched up on my dining room.
Got to keep the Xbox
priority straight. Yeah, exactly. I got a 70-inch TV, but I don't have couches to watch it on.
Perfect. Hey, Keeks, I think Mathew is missing you.
No, please help me.
He needs a woman touch around the house. That's
Come back soon, please. I need help. Yeah, but I mean, it's just been crazy now because I don't really want to go out and like buy a bunch of furniture and stuff now. And stuff, so it's kind of just waiting around, same as everything. But I mean, I think training and my PS4 are the only thing that are keeping me safe.
That's it. That's me at the moment, you know.
Call of Duty all day, every day, bud.
Yeah. See, I mean, for me, I'm obviously we're meant to be quarantining, but
Trevor.
Yeah, but I'm lucky enough. I've got some, Caleb Tenen and some friends just down the street, so I'm lucky enough to where, I've got some friends to keep each other company and stay sane. Yeah,
I mean, that's the only thing about living in Georgia. Like, there's not too many superbike races and like riders.
Things are spread out.
Hang out to it, Normally, I live down in Miles House. He's an hour and a half south in Columbus, and just go and ride with him and stuff. But unfortunately, no, not too much.
Yeah. Hey, I try to get you to move here.
I wish I would move to California. They just got to lower the price of everything. Otherwise, I would be there.
Hey, if I can afford to live here, you can. We both know that.
I don't know.
No, I'm messing with you.
Yeah, but how's the family? Jay, Robbie?
Yeah, good, dude. We again desperately trying to get my mom and dad to California.
Are they Colorado?
Yeah, they're in Colorado. Obviously, my dad's working for American Super Camp, and my mom's got a pretty good job there. But winters are long, and we're not used to that. So, I'm trying to get my mom and dad over here, but they're good doing their thing, and Shesha is just living the dream in San Diego, Ocean Beach, dude.
Yeah, that's good. I know her and Keith speak often. She really well.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Trevor.
Hey, happy birthday, dude.
Yeah.
Hope it's a good one.
How old are you now? Are you 21? If so, let's have a beer. If not, you better stay at home. Okay. Just live in a van. I would, but the fiance wouldn't like that.
I want to head to Arizona in the middle of nowhere and just camp out my van. bicycle, golf clubs. That's all I need. And a hammock.
Yeah, exactly. A motocross bike, golf clubs. I'm set. Maybe chuck the PS4 in there, and we'll do.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
how many push-ups can you do on that collarbone?
I mean, not as many as I used to. It's probably like 200 now.
That's it, eh?
One go, one-handed though.
Yeah, still pretty weak, but you'll get there. You'll get there.
I mean, I started off, I could barely do 10, but then now I'm like working up. I'm doing like 25 at a time and stuff like that. But surprisingly, once I had the surgery, pin was put on, it felt pretty good. I could have definitely ridden the bike if it came
down to it.
Yeah.
No. Hey, what's going on, RJ?
Yeah, unfortunately, when I crashed, I don't know if I sent the x-ray to you, just sort of one of the bones was kind of just like pushing out of the skin, so I couldn't even lift my arm up properly. But then, once I had surgery, it was perfect, you know.
Crazy how, like, when if they just played it, how
much support you have. Yeah, I mean, Lorenzo, what was it, like 2 or 3 years back, crashed on the Friday practice.
Next day.
Came back on Sunday and then raced and finished 4th or something.
I've heard though, like, I mean, not with everybody, but I've just heard, if you keep it in there too long and then you go get it taken out, apparently the bone's just so brittle. Some people, it just snaps as they take the plate out,
Yeah, no, luckily this guy said that we'll just keep it in for forever. And, it should be stronger than it was previously. If it does happen to break, it would be a little bit worse. But we're just going to keep it in for now. Yeah. Don't you have metal in you?
Not on my shoulders. Knock on wood. I've never done a shoulders, but I've got some metal with me.
Yeah, but I've got all 10 fingers. Eh? And aren't you missing one from one?
Yeah, you're missing out, dude. I'm just cutting weight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who needs a left pinky anyway?
Yeah, pinkies are just slowing you down.
No, like Matty, but it was good chatting to you again. It's been a while.
It was awesome catching up, and we must definitely play some Call of Duty together. I suck, but I like it.
Let's do it. We've got the whole Superbike grid on there pretty much, so let's do it. I know Burbs and Heron and all those guys. They're playing a lot at the moment, so let's make a champion or something. Let's get it going.
Yeah, Heron's definitely jamming a bit. I can see him, on his Instagram stories and stuff. But I mean, I think what the PP guys are doing, we should have like a virtual race somewhere.
Let's do it. Let's do it. There's enough of that play. The problem is, I know I play with Cam B quite a bit, and I think he might be the best in the world when it comes to Xbox.
I'm pretty sure, I played out with him last year, and he was
he's ridiculous.
I don't think that my hand-eye coordination is up to that.
Yeah, exactly. Clutch hand.
No, I mean, these days, riding, you don't even need it. You just need to take off with it, and then you don't even touch it after that. System.
Yeah.
I
mean, if anything, it affects me riding a motocross bike more. But on the road race bike, I don't even notice that thing.
Yeah. No.
Nah.
For the Superbike, you don't even use the clutch, which is better for me because I don't like focusing on more than one thing. Start smelling a burning smoke. Well, sweet, Cam. It was great talking to you.
For sure.
Keeping well. Say how's it to Nina and everyone for me, bro.
Yeah, definitely your side as well. Tell the family I say what's up, and stay safe, Matty, and keep riding, and we'll chat to you soon, brother.
Yeah, definitely. I'll let you know how it goes. Let me know when you come in Georgia side, boy. Okay.
Yeah, we'll speak. I'll come soon. I need to come ride, so sweet. We'll make a plan.
Yeah, cool, bro.
See you, brother. Have a good one.